Hello, Jennie Dean Elementary students. My name is Steve Ingrassia, or just Mr. Ingrassia. Your teacher, Miss Ingrassia, has asked me to tell you a little bit about myself and about my job, because she thinks that my job might have something to do with something you've been studying, and that is STEAM, science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. Well, what do I do for a job? I'm a high school teacher. I teach math, among other things, so I teach students how to manipulate numbers and graphs and equations and how to use those numbers to predict what's going to happen in the real world. It's kind of fun and exciting. I hope you like math. I know I do, and I hope my students in high school like it also. But that isn't the only thing that I teach. I not only teach math, but I teach people how to do computer programming, and that has to do with technology. I teach them how to write programs so that they can make their computers, their laptops, their tablets, or their phones do something that they want to do. And that's the technology part of STEAM. I also teach a class on how to make robots work. That's technology too. We build the robots and then we write programs to make the robots move around and pick things up and do things that we want them to do. More technology. Well, I wasn't always a teacher. Before I became a teacher, I was a computer. So I wrote programs that did things that people wanted to know about. And the types of programs that I wrote mostly had to do with science and engineering. One of my first programming jobs was with the space program. I wrote the programs, or I was part of a group of people that wrote the programs that made the space shuttle take off and fly and go into orbit and land. Now that was a very exciting job. That was long ago. That was before you were born. That was before even Miss Ingrassia was born. Now, we've talked about science and engineering, like when I was working on the space program. We've talked about technology. We've talked about math. But I also do something when I'm not at work that's related to the A in STEAM, arts. I'm a trumpet player. I'm a musician. And I play trumpet in theaters and in churches and at concerts and things like that so that people can enjoy some music. So, I hope you've learned a little bit about what I do and what it has to do with science, technology, engineering, arts, and math, STEAM. I hope you have some questions for me. I'd be happy to answer them. Bye-bye, Jennie Dean.